Namaste viewers and welcome to Radio Football. As you guys know, I put up a poll on my Instagram story whether you guys want a video on Arsenal or about the transfer spending spree of Chelsea. The poll was very close with Arsenal edging out by a vote. So today we are going to talk about Arsenal and what is going to be their strategy this season. So we start with their squad. I think that Arsenal have a very talented squad which has been underrated many times. This squad has the mixture of youth and experience. They have many young players rising through the ranks in Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, Eddie Nketiah and Ree Nelson all being under 20. If we talk about Bukayo Saka, he had a fabulous last season with 4 goals and 11 assists in all competitions, which are some impressive stats considering he's a left back. 19-year-old Brazilian winger Gabriel Martinelli also had a breakthrough season with 10 goals and 4 assists in 26 appearances. Eddie Nketiah started the season on loan at Leeds United, but when Mikel Arteta came in charge, he brought back him to his parent club. Ree Nelson has also showed flashes of brilliance when given the opportunity to play. All the youngsters could only flourish because Mikel Arteta gave them plenty of chances. Arteta has made it clear that he wants to encourage the youth in this team. The team also has loads of experience in Brazilian centre-back David Luiz, German midfielder Mesut Ozil, former Lyon striker Alexander Lacazette and Gabonese striker Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. The team is playing some beautiful football under a new coach Mikel Arteta and they have shown their potential last season as they beat Manchester United, Chelsea, Liverpool and Manchester City in their last 6 months of the campaign. Now let's talk about their previous season. Even after having a strong campaign, Arsenal finished 8th in the Premier League and was knocked out by Olympiacos in the Europa League in the round of 16. But still qualified for the Europa League next season by winning the FA Cup and beating Chelsea in the final 2-1. I know what you guys must be thinking. If they didn't qualify for the Champions League, they finished 8th in the Premier League. How do they have a strong campaign? You're right. But they have qualified for the Europa League next season. They have won 2 trophies in last 40 days. And these are their first trophy in 3 years. So we are seeing improvement. Also, we are seeing potential in this side as they have the youth rising through the ranks. And they have shown on a number of times that they can play splendid football. Now let's talk about their transfer situation. As we all know, Arsenal do not have a lot of money in the bank, so they need to go about their business smartly. So far, they have signed Willian on a free transfer from Chelsea and have acquired central defender Gabriel Magalhaes for 26 million euros. They have also brought back Spanish midfielder Dani Ceballos from Real Madrid after he impressed for the Gunners last season. I think they have pulled off some smart deals as getting an experienced and consistent winger like Willian for a free transfer is really smart and they have addressed their defensive issues by spending the right amount on a good defender Gabriel who is strong in the air. Also, they have secured a loan deal of a creative midfielder who can pull the strings in the midfield with Dani Ceballos. So they have secured the services of 2 world-class players for free and a young prodigy for a reasonable amount. And I think they should get rid of Mesut Ozil for around 20 million euros, which could turn out to be some important money for them. Because Ozil is the one who is getting paid the most at the Gunners and he isn't contributing that much. Clearly, he isn't playing as many as games he should be according to his wage bill. Rumors are spreading that Hector Bellerin might leave for PSG while Ainsley Maitland-Niles will be heading to rival club Spurs for about £20 million. I understand the deal for Hector Bellerin and Arsenal might want to offload him as he didn't feature so much last season and he could provide them with good money. But if the rumors are believed to be true, I can't understand why they want to sell Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I mean, he's young, he's versatile as he can play as right back as well as central midfielder for the team. So why sell him? We will have to see in the next few days whether he leaves or actually stays. I also think Arsenal should pull off a deal for Houssem Aouar from Lyon and he might cost them 40 million euros, which is not too affordable for Arsenal. But if they sell 1 or 2 players, they might be able to afford that kind of player because they lack creativity in midfield. That was clear last season. So they might want to address that issue. I personally predict that Arsenal will finish fourth in EPL behind City, Liverpool, and Chelsea and will actually clinch the Europa League next season. That's all for today, guys. Like my video if you like my analysis of Arsenal's situation and my predictions as well. Feel free to use the comments for your predictions about Arsenal's next season and where will they finish the EPL. Also, subscribe to my channel if you want more of this, and I will return with another video. Until next time, this is Shikhar Saxena from Radio Football signing off.